Captain Dean Show.
Welcome back to another episode of the Captain Dean Show. I am your host, Captain Dean. Today's episode needs very little introduction because I am dressed properly for this particular base. I love Disney. I've been to Disney World many times. I'm a Disney fan and Pixar fan. And one day I just had the idea that I love what Buddy Guy has with his polka dot guitar. I've seen Billy Joe Armstrong of Green Day have one and play it. And I just always thought polka dot guitars were cool. So I had a brilliant idea. I put on my thinking cap and I was like, wouldn't it be cool to have a Minnie Mouse bass? And sure as no, look at here, what the hell? I made a Minnie Mouse bass. It was a pretty simple concept. I was scrolling on Facebook Marketplace one day and I came across this. This is not a Sterling Music Man Stingray. This is an off-brand. I think it was made by Hammer and it was called the Sledgehammer or something like that. If I'm not mistaken, that's what it was because I can't remember. I'll have to look up the pictures. But like an idiot, I thought it'd be cool to chop the headstock off and put the string on the bottom there. This headstock was more shaped like, not really a square, but more like this, like the court shape. And, of course, I was like, whoa, I bet I can take a saw and cut that off. And so when I did it, it looked really stupid. But I saw it through and I got it done. And I was like, oh, I can cover that up with stickers. So I got a bunch of Minnie Mouse stickers and covered it up. And it still looked like trash. So I went to Party City, rest in peace, and found a headband with the Minnie Mouse bow on it. Unfortunately, I could not find one that was red and big enough, so I ended up going with pink and white polka dots, which is cool anyway because it represents Minnie Mouse, which is exactly the point of this bass. So I saw the bass, it was red with a white pick guard, and I went to my nearby Michael's and got not only the white sticker sheet, which if you can see it, it's got glitter in the sticker sheet there. It was like a white marine glitter or something like that. But anyway, the Michaels had the sticker sheet and they had the circle cutter thingy. And so I grabbed one that I thought was the appropriate size to do this. And this was the outcome. The pickguard was white and kind of yellowish, aged looking. And I didn't want to spray paint it because I've not had good luck spray painting pickguards over the years. So I also got a black sticker sheet that they sold and just put it on here and razor cut it to size and fit and everything. And there you go. The knobs were not on here. The knobs were originally, I think, silver or just basic chrome, and I thought it'd be cool to have black dots instead because it would just go with the aesthetic of what this means. And then I found the Minnie Mouse button. I believe I got that at Disney World. And of course she's wearing the red and white polka dot, which fit perfectly. So there you go. Dotted up the back. So there you go. That's all I did to it. I found this on Marketplace, I think for like $70. And it wasn't in bad shape at all. I just did the typical cleaning and adjusting of the tension rod and the neck. I did screw up the headstock, but I thought it looked kind of cool to cover it in stickers. And, it holds tune. And I just thought it'd be really cool to have a Minnie Mouse bass guitar to represent my love for Disney, my love for Mickey and Friends, and just in general thought it would be kind of cool because, again, the Buddy Guy Stratocaster, that is black with white polka dots. I've seen white with black polka dots. I've seen various things out there where people have done things with polka dots and everything. Also, this is modeled after the Stingray bass, which I did not have at the time. I did not have that one yet. And so this was my first experience getting one of these with the humbucker pickup and everything. And it's not heavy. It feels very comfortable. It's no different than a P bass neck. It kind of has the same kind of feel of what a Squier P bass would have on it. And I've played it live a couple of times, not too much. Again, it was kind of more like, I have to have this. It's cheap. It would look really cool hanging on the wall. And so more or less that's what it was made for. But every now and then I will take this out with me. We played a show back in, I think, the early part of 2025 where I took my minty fresh Sterling Stingray bass, and I used that for the show, and this was on the stand as backup. So it does occasionally get played live and everything, but I'll sit around the house and play it. It's cool. I love the way it looks. I love the way it feels. And there you go. Mini bass.
Another wonderful Facebook Marketplace find. This was Sledgehammer, whatever brand that is. A Stingray copy, but it doesn't have the metal plate in the volume and tone knob and input jacked area. It was just direct on the body. So I took off the original knobs and put on those black ones. I went to my local Michael's craft store to pick up this little circle puncher, and that is how I made the dots for the body. Even though I couldn't find a bow that was red and white polka dots, I thought the pink and white was a pretty cool fit, since Minnie Mouse can be spotted in both pink and red outfits. So it was a nice little combination of both. The pen came from Disney World and was a perfect addition to the strap. Not sure who the original owner was. I don't have much information at all on this bass, but I need to do some before this video is edited and put together. But this bass came off Facebook Marketplace, and the person lived in Glasgow, Kentucky. So from one Disney nerd to all the others out there, make yourself a Pluto or a Donald or a Goofy or anybody else. That way you too can have a cool Disney inspired bass guitar.